Hi, let us move further on the journey of cultivating spiritual virtues. Today we shall look at determination. So, what exactly is determination? In simple terms, a determined person does not give up very easily, even if mind becomes disturbed, situations become difficult, people criticize, progress feels slower, or failures happen. They continue on their spiritual path sincerely because spiritual life is not based on temporary emotions. It is a serious commitment. Determination means continuing devotional service steadily, even if inconveniences come across or motivation disappears. Simple, practical understanding of determination. Determination is doing what is right even when you don't feel like doing it, not depending only on one's moods, motivation, emotions, or favorable circumstances, as anyone can practice spirituality when life is easy, isn't it? Real determination is seen when life becomes difficult, mind becomes restless, or obstacles come in the way, yet one still chooses to continue sincerely. The trials and tribulations, they come and go. Life naturally has its up and downs, success and failure, praises and criticism, comfort and discomfort. But a determined person understands this situation is temporary. Let me remain steady. Just like seasons come and go, summer changes into monsoon, monsoon into winter. Similarly, difficult phases come and go in our lives. Spiritual maturity means not becoming overexcited in success and not becoming hopeless in difficulty and remaining determined. Like an eagle. An eagle first flaps his wings strongly and rises super high. Then it stops flapping continuously and begins to glide in the air. Why? Because it knows if it completely gives up movement and slowly gravity will pull him down. Similarly, in spiritual life, if one completely stops one's spiritual activities of chanting, reading scriptures, serving, praying, cultivating good virtues, the effects may not show immediately, but gradually consciousness starts falling due to gravity of material world. So, the law of gravity in spiritual life is that in this material world, everything naturally tends to fall down due to gravity, isn't it? Because the law of gravity applies on all things. Similarly, without spiritual effort, the mind naturally falls down into lower habits, anger, selfishness, distractions, and material attachments. Therefore, spiritual life requires regular practice, steady efforts, and determination. Not extreme pressure, but consistency. So one may ask, I am determined, but why tests come? Test comes to reveal if we have grown spiritually. They come to strengthen our faith, our patience in the process. It comes to see uh, provoking situation reveals humility and determination in us or no. So therefore all these tests come in a person's life. So I don't mean to say there won't be provoking situations. There will be provoking situations. Anyone can remain peaceful when everything is easy. But real spiritual growth is seen when someone insults us. Situations become unfair, expectations fail, or emotions get triggered. Then life asks, will you react from ego or response from wisdom? Thus, provoking situations become opportunities for us to purify our life and our consciousness. So, basically, it's practice, fail, learn, grow, practice again. Spiritual growth is not perfection overnight, if anybody is thinking of that. Learning is a cycle, and a determined person does not become hopeless by or after mistakes. Instead, they think, let me learn and continue. Even failing and getting up develops strength and determination over time. So, how does determination in modern life or these days life look? Today, the mind gets distracted super easily because of social media, endless entertainment, laziness, comparison, overthinking, and instant gratification culture. Modern life teaches if it feels difficult, let's quit. But determination teaches us stay steady even though there is discomfort. Without determination, goals are incomplete. Relationships become unstable and spiritual life becomes weak, cumbersome, burdensome. So basically, determination is not stubborn ego. Real determination does not mean becoming rigid, focusing on others, or forcing others, egoistically proving oneself right, or ignoring wisdom. Spiritual determination means remaining humble, flexible, and sincere while staying committed to one's spiritual path. Let's look at benefits of determination. After we understand what is determination and what is not determination. So basically, spiritual benefit of determination. Steadiness in our spiritual path, it gives us deeper faith, strong concentration in our chanting, the spiritual growth, and the ability to tolerate ups and downs in our life. It also gives us mental and emotional benefits like it gives us inner strength, resilience, confidence, less emotional instability, ability to handle stress better. And practical life benefit is determined people uh, complete their goals. They become dependable. They grow steadily, and success is more consistent to see in them. People trust determined people or determined individuals because they are reliable. Now, let us look at how to cultivate determination. First and foremost, do small things consistently. Do not wait for perfect motivation. Small, steady efforts is stronger than occasional intensity. Example, daily chanting, daily reading, regular prayers, simple discipline. Consistency builds determination over time. Next is learning to tolerate temporary discomfort. Growth obviously requires some sort of discomfort. Example, waking up early, controlling anger, avoiding unhealthy habits, staying disciplined. So, temporary discomfort often creates long term peace. Next benefit would be reduce dependency on mood. Sometimes the mind says, "Oh, let's skip today. Let's do it tomorrow." But a determined person always knows in his mind and is determined. Mind may complain, but I will still continue no matter what. Next would be a determined person keeps good at association because determination grows stronger around serious and positive people on the path of spiritual life. Association affects consciousness greatly. Next is remembering higher purpose. A determined person always remembers or always has this at the back of his mind. I am not living only for temporary comfort. I am living for spiritual growth and service. Purpose strengthens determination. This is the key. Next, prayer for strength. A determined person always prays, prays to God, "My dear God, please help me remain steady." Because he knows on his own he can't go much far. But with the help of Lord, he can certainly be determined on his path of spiritual life. So real determination depends through sincerity and dependence on God. So there is an important balance to be observed over here. Determination should not be, sorry, determination should be peaceful and sustainable. Avoid fanatism and burnouts. And steady progress is better than temporary intensity. We can look at a very famous example of Prabhupada from ISKCON, whose full name is A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who showed extraordinarily determination despite illness, criticism, and difficulties that he faced. He continued spreading God consciousness worldwide. So, this is a perfect example of determination. So, let's sum up this presentation. Determination means continuing steadily on the right path even when the mind, emotions, or circumstances become difficult. Thank you for being with me till the end and see you soonest.